Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am standing inside a home. I'm going to show you guys around today. Perfect example of what a home will look like if you're going to consider doing like a flip, cosmetic flip, or you want a home that has a lot of extra value in it, and you're looking for something that's kind of moving ready right now, but you want to do a few things to it over time to kind of push that value up. So I'm going to show you how in today's market you can still get a great valuable home. A little bit of help, a little bit of tweaks, a few recommendations from somebody like yours truly. I can make it better. All right, let's take a look around. All right, so standing here at the front door, main entrance, you can see this is the foyer coming in. To my right immediately is the living room. All right, one of the first things that I noticed walking in this house is very clean. They've done a really good job of keeping it clean over time. Second thing that I noticed is that this is a value add opportunity. So what do we mean when we say value add? All right, so value add, things you can do to make it more valuable. That kind of makes sense, right? Like painting. That's very simple, very easy thing to do is make all the walls one color, right? Another thing that adds a lot of value to houses is windows. This home was built in the 80s, I think 1985, 84, something like that. Check the record. But I can tell these are the old windows. Look at that. Look at the latch there. So like windows lose their seal over time. Appraisers kind of value homes differently. Gives it more value when you update the windows. So that would be something. So this is the formal dining room, all right? Just came through the living room to the formal dining room. It wraps around to the kitchen. All right, so alley kitchen, there it goes through. Still a lot of countertop space though. Nice new appliances. See the cabinets, all right, floors. Again, different color walls, right? Looking back at that entryway that we just left. Still a lot of good space in this home though. I'm gonna save this space over here to the right when we come back, but I just wanted to come through the kitchen so you guys can see that. All right, we're walking back through. On the main level, there's one bathroom, right? It's a full bath, has two entrances to it. They started some updates in some areas, but they didn't completely update the entire house. So at the beginning, I was talking to you guys about the value add. That's some things that's left to do. All right, but it's move-in ready. All right, the floors, of course, you would get it inspected. You will see, get an appraiser or someone to kind of take a look at it, but it's move-in ready. All right, this is the bedroom on the first level. All right, so to the left of this entrance right here is a bedroom. When you come around here, still nice windows, large, full-size windows. They're functional, right? But again, when we talk about value add, if we're trying to push the value up to make it worth more, that would be one of the things I would consider doing. Give you guys a nice view of that. There's another vanity that goes there. Nice walk-in closet. Again, move in ready. On this side here, all right, that's the other entrance to that bathroom that I was talking about. All right, so we're going upstairs now. Check out the bedrooms upstairs. Carpet on the stairs. That's the only spot that I see carpet in the entire house. So that's kind of weird. Maybe they had carpet up here. Maybe it was, oh, that's probably what it was. Yep. Kids, that's an example if they had kids in here. So yeah, if they had kids, I guarantee you they replaced the carpet with these hardwoods. Or maybe they put carpet over the hardwoods to save them over time. Who knows? But the point of it is, the floors don't match, but these hardwoods upstairs are nice. Again, bedroom has been painted, just the walls just don't match, right? So as a family coming in, that's the type of things that people look for, or at least they want to see. Right, they want to put their character to it. So sometimes they can't see how they would do it because the color of the wall is like, oh my gosh, that light blue, that is a very old color. I don't think many people do paint walls light blue anymore. Some do. But you can see the old windows throughout. So you guys drop it in the comments. How much do you think this home is listed for right now? We are in what I say, Grayson, Georgia. All right, very nice area of the city. Gwinnett County. For those who are not familiar with Atlanta, that's on the northeast side of Atlanta. Everything in Atlanta is an hour away from Atlanta, but you are close enough to still get to everything the city has to offer. This is what you would call like the suburbs. All right, but you can see the finishes across. All right, this is another bathroom up here. Those are 2 bedrooms we just walked out of over here. All right, this is a very nice perk here, that the fact that it has the laundry room on the 2nd floor. All right, until I got married and moved in a house, I didn't realize how important a laundry room on the 2nd floor is. All right, think about it. You take baths, you take showers. Do you want to walk downstairs and bring your dirty clothes, put them in a dirty clothes basket down there, or even more, right? Carrying that heavy basket of clothes downstairs. But having it upstairs is a nice perk. A lot of people like that. This is a nice laundry room, nice size laundry room. And look, my kids will love this. I'm pretty sure for those who have kids, maybe you don't, this is a nice storage space, but this would also be a secret hiding spot that you have to make sure that kiddos just don't go in there, because that's pretty hot. Make sure they're not in there just when they're not supposed to, put it that way. But yeah, 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 downstairs, 4 bed, 2 bath. All right, very nice home. All right, so let's go downstairs. I want to show you guys that extra space now that I was telling you about. Then we'll walk outside. All right, so look at this extra living space that they have added on. All right, so this used to be, guys, can you guys guess what it used to be? All right, so let you take a look outside. There's a driveway to nowhere. All right, this used to be the garage, but they have closed it in and made it an additional living space. So it looks like they use this as like a den. All right, so they got the stairs leading up here to a little extra space, maybe some type of office, man cave, but still very nice space. Nicely done with the finishes though. So again, they started doing some renovations to this place and like was trying and was beginning to update it, but there's a lot of things that's left to add value. You can do that over time, right? Or you can do it when you buy and relist it. Lots of options here though, lots of options. Let's take a look outside though. All right, here's the backyard view. Nice landscaping, side entry gate, fire pit. All right, now, what I tell everybody, especially people who are considering listing homes, one of the things you want to do, if you can afford it, is replace the roof. Lots of insurance companies now have different guidelines on roofs. It adds a considerable amount of value to the home. Right? It's one of the best things you can do outside of painting. I have a lot of great roofers. If you guys are looking for some referrals, looking for some contacts to come out and give you some quotes, but you can definitely tell this roof is a little older. All right, I see some granule loss. See a little debris up there. You see those rusted boots right there. Things like that. Appraisers and inspectors come out. When they're looking at the house, you can see some lifting of the shingles there as well. But when they're looking and they're appraising the value of the house, you're going to get that value back a lot more than some of the other renovations that you could be considered doing. So those are things though a great realtor, a great inspector will tell you, great team, right? Get at your boy. All right, here's what the front side view looks like, all right? Panning from left to right. This is the front of the house. This is the corner lot. Very nice landscaping up front. It's a neighbor walking right there. I'll keep her off camera, but you can see just how it's oriented from the street and the style of the house.